everyone and welcome to today's video. What's on the menu for today? Well, we're going to revisit the Stormwild Capridor deck. I quite like this deck. It's not the most competitive because it kind of straight up loses to most of the ramp decks out there, but I like it, so I'm gonna play it. Why do I like it? Because Mono Red has the worst time against this, because it's just removal upon removal upon removal, and then you get some lifelink, and they cannot shock the Capridor, they cannot get rid of the Brash Taunter either. They can't do anything. They are just completely stuck in place, playing their mono red deck. I don't want to use any profanity against the deck, but yeah, so we're going to play this. What this deck wants to do, just like last time, you want to put your Marauding Raptor on the field into the Capridor, and what does Capridor do? If any non-combat damage will be dealt to it, prevent that damage and put +1/+1 counters on here instead. So if you have the Marauding Raptor on the field, or 2 or 3 or 4 of these guys, and you play the Capridor after that, these 2 damage that the Raptor deals to the Capridor becomes +1/+1 counters, so basically +2/+2 for the Capridor itself. Then when the Capridor has been on the field for a turn, you can start using your board wipes, which all deal damage to the Capridor. Like, so for example, if you use the Deafening Clarion and you select both the lifelink and the damage feature of this spell, you get +3/+3 plus lifelink onto the Capridor, and you can start doubling all those counters by using stuff like Solar Blaze. Justice Strike is also a great way to double the counters on here, and I think the deck really has potential. Like I said, it struggles against creature-based decks, but not creature-based decks, against ram decks. But most of the creature decks kind of don't have a way of dealing with it. Mono Green especially loses to this. Mono Red loses to this if we have some board wipes and a Capridor in hand. Raptors sometimes can jank you out by using a Claim the Firstborn on a big Capridor and then beating you with your own Capridor, but it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. Usually they want to preserve the Claim the Firstborn to have a combo with the Priest, at which point you already have cleared the Priest, so they might not want to actually do it. But yeah, it's a fun little anti-meta deck, if I can even call it that. It's not the best deck out there. I'm not gonna pretend it's a good deck, but I have fun with it, and I hope you will too. I was able to get a couple of fun footage wins, and let's just jump into those and let's have fun with Capridor combo with the new All-Star Brash Taunter. I kind of hope to use the fight part of this card more often, but it never came up in a single fight, so maybe Brash Taunter is not as good as I'm thinking it is. It is a 5-mana spell after all. Anyways, this is enough for me. I hope you will have fun and see you in the footage. Alright, here we go, up against Upside, free to play, I assume, FTP, so let's see, we have a Capridor, we have a Storm Threat and some means of buffing it, good enough. We also have the Raptor. I didn't even see him between the cards there, I was too focused on the buff spells. So let's go with the Marauding Raptor first. I could have just strike the Hawk, but I think getting the Capridor out is also quite beneficial. Okay, so this is buffed to 3 now. Next turn. Oh. Well then, Marauding Raptor into the Capridor. The Capridor gets buffed twice. And put this into the play tab. I really hope they trade her with Pride Mate. They do not, but that would have been amazing. So next turn okay, a Speaker of the Heavens, another Speaker of the Heavens. Okay then, well... Maybe I should save this. Maybe I should do it like so. Get rid of the Primate and just let them fill the board some more. Because if they fill it a bit more, then I can have one massive Storm's Red here. Heliod is fine. Yeah, he can put as many counters as he wants. This looks... it's not like mine, right? I don't run... Okay, so... this is a bit of a shame. I want to do both, but... I don't want to, but this will get too strong, right? So I need to do this now, unfortunately. Sorry, Raptors. It was nice knowing you. Oh, I don't need more lands, but I think it's pretty much game over for them anyways. I mean, they could have an Exile spell. I believe most of the healing decks do run some sort of Exile, but they don't have it. Alright then, let's go on to the next game. That was a fun game. Well, up against Bob the Builder. What a name. And let's see, we have a Brash Taunter in hand, but we don't have a Capridor. We do get to go for... I think I'm gonna keep it. I think we have enough removal if we... a Marauding Raptor, perfect. I was going to say we have enough removal to survive until we have 5 mana, but maybe we don't need to, so here comes the Marauding Raptor, and let's see what else they play. I think we're up against blue-white flyers. This deck performs decently against that. We need one more land so we can put the Brash Taunter onto the field. Do I want to board clear? I don't think I do at this particular point of time. Stormwild Capridor, alright, this is getting better and better. And do I attack in? I might as well, since I can't block anyways. We do need to be careful with a Lofty Denial or something like that. So I need to kind of dodge that whenever possible. So let's put the Capridor onto the field. That way I will have a blocker ready for them as well. And attack it with the Marauding Raptor. Okay, they attacking with everything, so I need to be careful of a Rally of Wings. I guess I will get rid of the Healer's Hawk. They could have a double rally, but it'll be fine. Okay, it's time for a giant Storm's Red now then. Oh, do we? Actually, the Deafening Clarion is also quite okay. So let's go with the Deafening Clarion. That clears everything, and in we go with the Capridor. They do not have any hasty creatures. We are back to 14 thanks to the lifelink. And they decide to call it. Probably a good call. I don't think they had any chance of coming back beyond that point. So yeah, the deck was able to beat blue-white flyers. I do need to make a budget build of this deck again soon. I had one on the channel in the past, but it's quite a cheap deck to build, even without the Skykite Sovereign. I don't even think this one is that necessary actually, but yeah, let's move on to the next game. Alright, here we go, and let's see, we have a Brash Taunter and 2 Justice Strikes. Not good enough. Let's mulligan, and this might be better. If I don't draw into the lands, I'm a bit in trouble though, but I will keep it. I will put one of these back, and hopefully I can protect the Marauding Raptor and draw into 2 more lands in the coming turns. We are on the draw, so at least we have that going for us, but let's see. So we did not draw land there, so let's start with this. Paradise Druid. Marauding Raptor could be okay as well, because putting this down I only need 1 more land for the Brash Taunter. Okay, this is not optimal, but I will attack again. If he wants to block with the Gruul Spellbreaker, I will God's Willing. He does not block, but at least I have 1 God's Willing for scrying during their turn. We do need two red sources, 1 red source and a second land as soon as possible though, because this is starting to get a bit dangerous. And let's do this. Embercleave, alright then. Where does he put the Embercleave? The Pelt Collector, okay, I don't want that to happen. Let's put this to green. No, I need a land deck. Stop doing this. Okay, there's a land. Let's put the Brash Taunter onto the field. I wonder if we can win here. I mean, if I block with the Brash Taunter, they're gonna hit themselves. I hope they put the Embercleave on the Gruul Spellbreaker so that I can block with the Brash Taunter after that. Umri's Ambush, quite dangerous. And what else? So this will be... how much damage? 7 damage trample plus 4. I mean, I might as well block over here, right? Because if we draw into a land, we are going to Storm's Wrath anyways. Ah, the Hexproof doesn't let me deal damage to target player. We got to clear the board, so no attacks. Come on, no Questing Beast. Well, Questing Beast would still be okay here. Paradise Druid. I think I'll do this and attack in. Let's go with this. 2 damage to the face, and I will attack for 1. Maybe attacking wasn't necessary because now I can't block. Oh, we made the Brash Taunter win. There we go, Storm's Wrath. 4 damage to the opponent. We were able to beat Gruul of all things. Well, a Gruul that actually managed to pull off an Embercleave, so I'm quite proud of that with this super jank. Alright, here we go, up against Kokomo. Earlier I lost because I couldn't find a 4th land for the life of me. And we're back to a 2-lander. What's wrong with the shuffler the past few days? Anyone else had experienced the same, that the shuffler just keeps giving you bad hands? Look, 1 land, 2 land. Just keeps going like that, doesn't it? Here we go like this. Yeah, I need land, so... and a Capridor, if possible. Oh, up against another Drang deck, so... oh, I shouldn't have shocked that in. Oh well, it's already done. When you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/2 green cat creature token. That's quite cool. Also, the cat token looks really nice, doesn't it? Stormwing Entity, alright, so we do need a board wipe. We can get rid of that Stormwing Entity now if we want to. I probably should, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that one as well. How do you pronounce that? Jolrael? Hey, I'm going in. I don't care too much about blocking right now. I do need to finish them soon since we don't have a Capridor. Arclight Phoenix. Okay, so this is another one of those. All right then. Yeah, I can't really Deafening Clarion here, can I? Go in. Hopefully the opponent attacks in somehow so I can respond. Okay, that's spell number 1. They leave open mana, so they want to counter something, I'm guessing. Do I want another Raptor? I really want a Capridor, to be honest. Pass turn and see what they are up to. So they're just keeping up a counter spell, if I'm correct. Okay, another token. This is quite good, isn't it? Do they have a 3rd spell, or is that it? They do have a 3rd spell, alright, and so... they put a Dorat from the deck. Okay, a shock, that's fine. Here is a Arclight Phoenix. I care about the damage because I can Deafening Clarion next turn if I want to. Let's cry first just to see what's on top, and the Brash Taunter. That's fun. That's fun. So let's get rid of that Phoenix first. And put the Brash Taunter onto the field. Do damage to the opponent, and now we wait, and hopefully we don't die here. With the Brash Taunter onto the field, I can always choose to fight one of their targets, they decide to put an Arclight Phoenix down and the Dorat. Only one card left in hand, that's very risky on their part. Oh, if I use the Solar Blaze, then the Jor-El doesn't die, but these things do not have haste. And my Raptor will survive, so let's go with this first. Yeah, there we go. And do I attack in? I guess I do. Let's attack in with both of these. Down to 4. Perfect, perfect. So next turn we can Deafening Clarion and still be able to win with the... So let's go with this. That's 3 damage to the face to them. And I can attack in for 1 damage. Perfect, we made it through. That was quite something I've never seen before. Oh, I wanted to view Battlefield, but it went on. Oh well, let's go to the next game then. Alright, and we're here to make Mono Red cry. Please be Mono Red, Zombie Cookie. Please play Mono Red. And we don't have a Capridor here yet, but there he is. No white light though, but I think we can find a white land soon, so I will keep it anyway. So let's keep this. And what do I get rid of? Let's get rid of the God's Willing and yeah, pass the turn. It is Mono Red. Oh, please get me a white land. Should I shock that? Maybe I do. Let's shock this and come on, white land. White. Oh, there is a white land. We're in for some fun. Earthen Champion, that's fine, that's fine. Do you have a smart Mono Red player? Do we have one that will try to shock the Capridor off the field? Here we go, Storm's Red. There you go, buddy. Are you having fun with Mono Red? I'm having fun that you are playing Mono Red. And next time we can put the Brash Taunter. Oh no, Torbrand. Well, Torbrand is not great, but we have double response. Oh, I nearly missed lethal that response number 1. Response number 2. There you go, Mono Red. Are you having fun? I did have fun. There we go, and we're up against Caskelot. Let's see what they are playing. Likely going to be the last game for today. It's getting quite late over here, and we have quite a good hand, so let's keep this. We do get to go second, which is a little bit troublesome, but... do I want the God's Willing? I think I want the 4th land for the Storm's Red. That's probably the better game plan here, isn't it? And the opponent is still not ready to do stuff. It's Timur Reclamation, isn't it? Well, Timur Reclamation is not the greatest matchup, I have to say, but... It depends. If they don't have any Brazen Borrowers, there is a high chance of winning. If they do have Brazen Borrowers, however, then... We're in for a bad time, and by a bad time I really mean a very bad time, so let's put the Capridor onto the field. The opponent says nice, that usually means they have an answer, doesn't it? And what can I do here? So I could response and then just a strike. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So let's attack in. Let's respond onto the Capridor. If they want to counter this, then feel free to do so. The delay is the castle, isn't it? Should I do this now? Probably do, so let's do that now onto the Capridor. And we attack in for 12. And now they are in lethal range. Do they have what it takes to get the Capridor off the field? Can we beat the Moor Reclamation? Can we beat one of the top decks in the metagame right now? They put down the Wilderness Reclamation. They tap a mana. Do they have the Brazen Power or not? They have a Growth Spiral. That's not a Brazen Power. And, well, do I attack in here? I don't think they have anything to heal themselves, right? So let's attack in. If they Brazen Power it, I can put it back down onto the field. A Shock. Let's shock the Shock. And they say good game. We beat Temporal Reclamation. I think this is a good part to stop the video, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. We didn't climb much. This deck really doesn't perform against Sultai Ramp, and right now there is a lot of Sultai Ramp in the format. So there we go, we beat the Moor Reclamation and we beat some other fun matchups, and this deck is quite good against mono red decks in general. I hope you had fun, I certainly did. As you can see, I'm qualified for the Mythic Qualifier, which will be in a few months I believe, so I'm quite hyped for that. I'm not sure if it's even worth it to climb to Mythic this season, considering that I have the Mythic Qualifier invite already, so let me know down below if there's any reason to climb to Mythic at this point, because usually I try to get to Mythic so that I can play test all the decks before I put them on the channel, but maybe it's time to relax a little bit and just have a lot of fun and just work on the quality of the content on this channel instead. If I don't climb Mythic too much, I also have more freedom in terms of what decks I play. I don't really need to care too much about my ranking and stuff like that. But anyways, that's all for me for today. If you have not clicked that subscribe button yet, go click it. It's worth it. I post videos every single day and I plan to do so for the foreseeable future. Also, if there's any deck you would like me to play, feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to support the channel, there is also a Patreon link down in the description. And we do have a Discord as well, so if you want to join the Discord chat, feel free to drop by there as well. I had a lot of fun with the Capridor deck, and let me know what you want to see next so I can start working on that as well. Stay safe out there, and I hope you had fun, and see you all tomorrow with the next Magic the Gathering video. Take care.